Hey guys, it's Lynk Plays Games. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to our life. Ooh, I got hiccups. Anyways, so you were walking tiredly after such a long day. You strolled with a skip in your step. You ambled along. Cove was giving you a piggyback ride home. Piggyback ride! I'm too fat for that, but it's fine. We'll pretend. I'm like 185 pounds right now. So yeah, a lot of weight to give a piggyback ride to. But it's fine. Just here. I don't know why I brought it back towards my ear. I'm losing it. Anyways, it was a long day out and about, and you appreciated that you could rely on him. You tightened your grip on Cove. Okay, it was out of character. For a while, Cove silently stared ahead and left you alone with your own thoughts. It surprised you when you did hear his voice all of a sudden. He still wouldn't look at you. Feels weird coming back to the neighborhood and trying to get into things like they're the same and they're not. They've changed. They're still changing. It was true. The things that kept the people you knew together were starting to disappear. Each person had to make their own priorities and their own paths now. That wasn't set for them. You thought about your own immediate future. If you had chosen this very moment you wanted. See, this is a very interesting conversation right now, because that kind of really relates to me. Out of high school, I did not want to go to school full-time. I didn't want to go to school part-time. I did go into work full-time, and I've been running headfirst full-time into work up until I started working at the bank, and then it was part-time, but I did work on YouTube full-time. Focus on time that's not school or work. Yes. I'm gonna put work part-time. And focus on stuff that wasn't that, and that was the basics. For your career, you thought you would find a company to work at, work online, do contract work, start your own business. Obviously, I've started my own business in a sense, because I do work online as a content creator, but it is my own business because I am Lynk Plays Games. I run my own merch store through Redbubble. I do all sorts of different things. Contract work, I do that as well. Work online, and that was all. You wanted to work on self-improvement on your own, take some time to just relax, try to figure out what you truly want. Kind of all of it. Before that, you wanted to stay local, go to a different part of the state, go out of state, go abroad, travel around to different places. Personally, I'm happy with any of these options. Obviously, I stayed local. If my boyfriend were to tell me tomorrow, let's pack it up, let's go somewhere. Let's go to a different state, let's go to this city across the state, let's go, to Florida, let's go to Canada, let's go to wherever in this world. If he said, let's get up and go, I'd be like, hold on a second. But I'd also be like, okay, yeah, let's do it. I don't know if that's the Sagittarius in me or what, but I'm happy with all these options. It'll all be happening so soon. You started to prepare for what was coming. You'd be open about your situation. You'd been open about your situation, everyone knew. You'd only spoken about this with family and those you were close to, like Cove. I'd be open about it. Now you wondered what Cove had in mind. You heard him consider some things for his future, but it was never anything that you would have counted as a real plan. Cove stopped in the middle of the street. He sighed and put you down. You were both outside your house. Okay. So, are you still thinking about relaxing for a while and stuff in Sunset Bird? Yeah.
I mean...
I decided on something, well, kind of. Okay, I'm not gonna decide on a school or career, not this summer. I'm gonna stay here at least in Sunset Bird and probably move out of my dad's place. I'll keep working my job, doing my volunteer stuff and everything else. Maybe I'll know what I want for myself by fall or next year. Or maybe I'll never have a plan. Life will continue on with whatever's happening. I'm not gonna crush myself with trying to have everything figured out by a timeline that someone else has set. I just can't do it. That's me. That is me. Except I did not move out of my parents' house until here recently. But there were other reasons for that.
I guess.
I guess it'll be me and you right here for a little while longer. You weren't going to be separated, and that meant a very great deal to him. Though he's such a soft boy, I'd follow him anywhere. So, nodded understandingly. I'll see you tomorrow. Alrighty.
Good night.
Aw, so sweet. You watched him and wondered how many more times he'll be able to say that he'll see you tomorrow. You hoped for countless more times. Okay. So now we're on to our moments. So let's go with the hang. You grabbed a large beach towel from off your bed, stuffed it in your bag. Okay, the stars had aligned and somehow everyone was free today. Miranda had to set things up with several bubbly phone calls between you, Cove, and Terry. You were hoping the summer would be a fun time together. Alrighty. I'm gonna have to edit a shirt onto Cove because I think that breaks YouTube guidelines. So, sorry for the editing. Or maybe I'll just put, I'll put something there. But he's basically naked, guys. Okay. Shown up earlier that morning with a surprise amount of enthusiasm. But seriously, I couldn't find my swimsuit this morning. I looked everywhere, it had disappeared. I had no idea what I was gonna do. What happened to your other swimsuits? I know that's not your only one. I might have some laundry to do. Anyways, I don't know why it was in the bathroom when I never put it there. Okay.
I'm so glad.
I'm just glad I found it. Would have been crappy to lose my favorite trunks. It was nice to see Cove so happy. You picked out your own swimsuit. Your height had complicated your swimsuit shopping. Not many swimsuits were well fitting on someone who's petite. And then for the shape of your body, I was chubby. I am chubby. Very chubby. I have curves though. I'll go with curves. My body is soft, very squishy, very Baymax. It's giving Baymax. You kept mostly the same shape you had throughout your teenage years. You were used to your body and your body was used to your habits.
Are you okay?
You're alright? Yeah, I was just thinking about some things. What things? Just myself, my body, really. I have really muscular legs, though. That's one thing I gotta say. I have very muscular, calf muscles and legs. It's just, solid muscle in my calf. So it's kind of funny to see, muscle definition from my knees down, and then as you get up, there's just less muscle. Alright. So what do you think? What did you think of who you were considering? You considered your identity further. You knew for sure that you were non-binary, your identity had different facets to it. You didn't know what identity you felt truly comfortable with. Wow, that's tough. Because, like, on one hand, if someone were to say, like, are you a boy or a girl, depending on what context it is the answer I give. Like, if someone's just being rude, like going, are you a dude or a chick? Then I'm just like, I don't know, what do I look like? You know? But, like, when it comes to, like, working, you know, I identify as a female because I'm female presenting. That way there's no, like, you know, it's Georgia. But obviously I use she, they pronouns. I'm very relaxed. I don't care. Like, obviously I look very feminine today. I have on makeup. I look, you know, I've enhanced my femininity, I guess. But if people looked at me and they're like, that's a dude, I'd be like, sure. And if they look at me and say, that's a chick, okay, cool. You know, that's a non-binary bean. I'm a bean. Like, so I guess my identity has different facets to it. It was more than a single binary choice you made, but you were you, and that's all that mattered. And I wish I could have them surgically removed. Unfortunately, my boobs are a large part of my frame. I used to use binders. Let's see, left them as they were, but we're considering options for them, yes. Wish they were smaller, might get a reduction, yes. There have been times where I thought about wearing my binder again, and I do consider it from time to time. It's just the fact of the matter of trying to get into a binder was like, ugh, kill me. That's really what it is I'm just too lazy to put on a binder. Just like there's some days I'm too lazy to put on makeup, so I mean, it really does not matter to me, so definitely gonna say wish they were smaller. A lot of people had their identity wrapped up in their physical form, and it shaped their self-image. Wow, hard questions today. So I'm very confident and comfortable in myself, and to the point where, like I said, I don't care how people view me, I don't care how people see me, I don't care what their thoughts are on me. That doesn't matter. I'm just me. I'm just kind of here. I'm not a big fan of my body because I used to be so tiny. I struggled with an eating disorder when I was younger, and thankfully broke out of that, and to this day I still have that ED brain where I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, ugh. And I'm like so hateful towards myself. And then like I actually sit and look and I'm like, you know what, I actually really am pretty. So it's not that I necessarily hate my body. There are things I wish I could change, like my stomach rolls. It's really difficult to sit, bend, and like grab things from the floor with them, but I don't hate them, you know, because a little bit of stomach rolls are cute. I love being able to say, bitch, I got more rolls than a restaurant. Like, that's just me. I don't know where I line with this. I'll just say that I'm comfortable. Okay. You pretty much always felt good in your body. Kind of. We'll go with that. It was that way through your main growing years, and now that you were an adult, you didn't see that changing anytime soon. You focused on Cove again. Okay. What do you think about me? About how I look, I mean. Oh, we just gave him the dangerous question. Blah, 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 blah. No man likes to answer that question. Fishing for compliments? Maybe I need some, okay? You look great, everyone knows that, including you, by the way. Unless that's changed. So what if I wanted you to compliment me? You still should. I didn't want a compliment, I was just asking. Okay, so if my boyfriend really did respond to me in that kind of way, I would be like, I wasn't wanting a compliment, I was just asking. Damn. But also at the same time, I'd be like, maybe I want compliments. I want to feel pretty. I tell him all the time, like, I want to feel pretty. Like, I don't necessarily always feel pretty. Like, I know I am, to an extent, but I want to feel it. Like, I want to be reminded that I'm not, like, the only one who thinks it, in a way. Because half the time, I don't think it. So yeah, like, I tell him, you've got to compliment. It just makes me feel better as a person. So, let's see. I didn't want a compliment, I was just asking. Fine. Ooh. I was kind of worried that you were so in your head because something was wrong. I guess not, I'm glad. Particularly shapely today. Not answering with words, but a solid okay sign with both hands. What? Boy. Oh my god. Really? That was the worst flirting. Started to flex and show off jokingly. You flirtatiously stretched. Stood there stunned. So sweet. Honestly, every time my boyfriend compliments me or someone compliments me, I'm like, oh, thank you. I like, just kind of, you know, I don't mean to. Like, I just don't realize that I'm just like, oh, thanks. And like, I like push out my leg and like show off my leg a good bit, you know. So I do flex a little. Oh. That would also be me. You know. Just gotta casually flex these arms, you know? Just, let me, you know, casually. Just, oh, yep, gotta get that stretch in there, you know? Got these, gamer muscles. Alright. This is too much for me to witness. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. Lovely. Okay. So, you went back to your original goal before you got sidetracked, picked what you wanted to wear to the beach. Ew. A Speedo at the top? No thanks. Swim trunks with a top? That would be me. Wetsuit? Yeah. Wetsuits are hard to get in and out of though. But would make my body look good? I need a wetsuit. Typically, if I am going to the beach, I am gonna wear a two-piece tankini where it has the long front piece. Never a bikini. Maybe a one-piece swimsuit, but even then I'm not a big fan of. I have like a swim dress that I bought. That is so cute. Oh my god, I love my swim dress. I don't know what happened to them. I couldn't tell you where they're at right now, but I've got 2 of them, and they are the cutest things on me. Swim trunks with the top. Something else you were missing. Grabbed a full swimsuit cover up to wear as well. Took goggles. If I'm going in the water, I'm bringing goggles. I can't. Most people can open their eyes underwater, which is weird to me. I can't. I like swimming underwater. I'm obsessed with the water, which is funny with me being a fire sign. Like, apparently that was so surprising to Cass when I told him that I'm like such a like aquatic lover, I guess. Which is funny because my boyfriend's a water sign. But yeah, he'll sit there playing with fire, and I'm just like, be careful. I guess that shows how we complement each other. We're also very close to the cusp of Scorpio and Sagittarius, which is funny to me. I'm not as close. I think I fall more in the middle of Sagittarius, whereas he falls right on the cusp, being the 21st of November. Anyways, so I need a change. This is proof that he is a good soft boy. Because he's like, okay, I'll leave. My boyfriend ain't leaving. If I say I gotta change, he's like, go ahead. Sorry, let me grab a drink real quick. Don't do nothing till I get back. And then he's like, okay, continue. Like, that would be my boyfriend. But anyways, soft boy right here. Forget Will, I want Cove. Boy. Anyways. Alrighty. So he's just walking around with no shirt on. Nice. Miranda and Terry are gonna be here in not too long. She was mostly on schedule. Why don't we head to the beach and wait for them there? We're both ready. Okay. Okay guys, so I'm gonna end this video here because it's been going on for so long. If I continued with this recording, it would have been an hour long. Because I didn't realize how far I was going with this recording. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!